In this video, I want to give you a tool that you can use to find out what's broken in your business and fix it right away. Now, my name is Ross Johnson. If you don't know who I am, I'm the founder of smartcoach.com with my wife, Jessica, and I make these videos. It's pretty simple. I just want to share what I've learned in my entrepreneurial journey with you and hopefully help you in your business journey get there a lot faster with a lot less pain, a lot less headache than I had to deal with. So in this video, I want to share with you something called the 5 core functions of a business. Now, I got this from a guy named Alex Charfen, and it is a brilliant tool and framework for analyzing your business and finding the bottleneck that is really holding you back from continuing to grow. So the 5 core functions of a business are really going to help you if you're a person who is having trouble generating sales, creating more profit in your business, retaining your clients, and really just having a functional issue with your business that is preventing you from being successful, making any money at all, or making as much money as you want to. Once you get these 5 core functions running and systemized, like we're going to talk about inside of this video, your business is pretty much unstoppable. Now, I wish I knew this earlier when I first started my business journey. I actually only learned about this just in the past couple of years, to be honest, after I was already successful. But if I had had this earlier, my gosh, my life would have been so much easier. I would have known exactly what to focus on to make the business go faster and smoother and easier. So the 5 core functions, what are they? Let's talk about what they are. The first one, I'm just going to list them out for you, real simple, and then I'm going to dive into each one of them, and I'm going to show you how you can basically set it up inside of your business. And we're going to talk about what each one of these are, because I do feel like there's some confusion around some of these. So the first one is lead generation. Every business needs to be able to generate leads, right? Lead nurture is the second one. Once you generate those leads, you have to nurture them. You have to build a relationship with them. And you have to get them to trust you before they buy something from you. Then the third one is sales. Once you've built a relationship with those leads by nurturing them, you have to sell them. Once you sell them, number 4 is fulfillment. You have to actually deliver a product or a service to them. Once you deliver a product or a service to them, number 5, 5th core function is you have to retain that customer. You want to keep them as a customer for as long as possible. You can do that just through a classic retention strategy, or you can do that by upselling them into another product, program, or service. Now let's talk about each one of these and really break it down and help you analyze your own business and see what's broken, what's not broken. The first one is lead generation. Lead generation is simply generating leads consistently. Okay? Any good lead generation system is going to be reliable, consistent, it's going to be targeted, it's going to get you in front of the prospects that you need to get in front of every single day to be able to share your marketing message with them, hopefully get them into your audience. Now, lead generation is something that I feel a lot of people are actually confused about when they start their business. And this is not something that a lot of people really talk about, to be honest. But I see this confusion happening on social media like you wouldn't believe. You might even be confused about this. Lead generation, there's 3 ways to do it. You can do outreach. You can reach out to people on social media by messaging them. You can door knock people, like door-to-door sales. You can also cold call people. These would all be examples of outreach. Okay, outreach is a consistent, reliable way to generate leads, period. And you can also do paid advertising. So you can run Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads. Any different type of ad is a consistent and reliable way to generate leads for your business. And then the third one would be affiliates and partnerships. Affiliates and partnerships are other people promoting your product, service, free guide, webinar, whatever you're promoting. They promote it to their audience because their audience is an audience that you want to tap into. And so you basically pay them a fee. It might be a flat fee. It might be some kind of rate. It might be a percentage. Doesn't matter. Those are the 3 ways that you generate leads: outreach, paid ads, or partnerships and affiliates. Notice how I didn't say content creation in there. We're going to talk about that in a couple seconds, but lead generation, especially with content creation, is not reliable. Okay. It can be done. You can generate leads from creating content and building an audience and all these different things, but that's not a classic way to actually generate leads. And it's not reliable because we don't know exactly how many leads we're going to get if we put out a piece of content today, right? We don't know. But if we run ads, you can get your ads so consistent to where you know you're going to be generating 50 leads every day or 100 leads every day or 1,000 leads every day. You can do the same thing with outreach and cold calling. You can generate a list of phone numbers that you're going to call. And that's very reliable. It's very consistent. You can calculate it with math. And that's what lead generation for a business should actually look like. It should look like you being able to predictably have a very specific number of leads that you're going to generate every single day inside of your business. That's what a lead generation system needs to look like. Now let's talk about number 2, which is lead nurture. Lead nurture is all about getting the leads that you generated to know, like, and trust you by providing them goodwill, doing things for them, providing them with valuable content, and teaching them things that get them to see you as an authority and as someone who could actually help them solve their problem, as their trusted advisor. That's what we're trying to do in the lead nurture stage of your business. So this video right here is like an example of lead nurture. I'm providing content for free. I'm not asking for anything in order to build a relationship with you and anyone who wants to watch this video, because I want to help entrepreneurs. And the more people that I help for free, the more people will trust me and like me and probably eventually buy something from me. Maybe. Not everybody will, but some people will want to. And so that's what lead nurture is all about. The best way to do lead nurture is content creation. Content creation is just the best way to do it. That's the best way to provide value to people online, is through educational content, especially in businesses like coaching, consulting, creating online courses, any type of expert-based business. It's all about content creation. Now, content creation, like I said earlier, is really good for building the relationship with people, but it's not good for generating leads. It's not consistent. And a lot of people have this very, very confused in their business. They spend all their time creating content, hoping to attract leads into their business, when they don't realize that the best function of content is actually nurturing the leads that you already have, not generating new ones. If you ran ads to generate leads, it'd be so consistent. It's so easy to generate leads with ads and outreach and affiliates and partnerships. You wouldn't even believe it if you're not doing it. It's so easy. What's difficult is getting those people into an audience and then nurturing them with all of this different content. So one of the bottlenecks I see in so many people's businesses when we're talking about the 5 core functions is people are spending all their time creating content and none of their time generating leads, and they don't know why their business isn't growing. And I used to be in this boat a long time ago, and so I feel for you if you've just realized after watching this video that you haven't been spending any of your time generating leads. All you have to do is start reaching out to people on social media, or if you have the money for it, you can do partnerships and affiliate stuff, and you can also run paid ads. But that's the best way to generate leads. Once you got those leads into your audience, that's when you can start creating content for them consistently. And once you create content for them consistently over a long period of time, they will know, like, and trust you, and they will begin to build a relationship with you. And then you can move them to the next stage, which is where you invite them to some kind of sales situation. It could be a webinar where they buy your product at the end. It could be a sales page if you're a great copywriter and you have a really long sales page, you want to sell them a product on there. It could be a phone call. That's how we do it in our business. We invite people to a free phone call to decide whether or not they're a good fit for our product. And if they are, we invite them to enroll into that product for a fee. And so that's the sales part of the 5 core functions. It's the third step. You generate the lead, you nurture the lead with content, and then you invite them onto a sales call or a webinar or something like that in order to close the deal with them. And then once you've closed the deal with them, it's time to actually deliver on the promise in your marketing, right? So you've been generating these leads, you've been marketing to them, you've been providing content, you've been trying to get them into your program or your service or your product, and you had a call with them, maybe you closed them on the call. Now it's time to actually deliver, right? It's time to actually put them in your program, put them in your course, deliver the coaching to them. And it's the fulfillment and the delivery. That's the 4th core function. You need a system around that. You need to be able to deliver a great result for the people that you're actually working with. Now, once you've delivered a great result for them, it's time to do it again. Okay, so the fifth core function is retention. One of the best ways to grow your business is not just getting new customers. It's making sure that customers never leave. Because imagine it like this. If there was a business and customers are going into that business and they're never leaving, it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So those are the two different ways you can grow your business, is people entering your business and people not leaving your business. Both of those things grow your business. So retention is huge, huge. And there's a couple different ways to retain your customers depending on what it is that you're selling. If you're selling one-on-one coaching, for example, it's probably just about getting them to pay you for another month or another package or another period of time. That would basically just be like a re-enrollment or reselling. Now, if you have a lower level product or program and you have a higher level one that's more expensive, you would want to upsell them into that. So it's all about re-enrolling or upselling. That's what retention is all about. And you need to have a system for that. In fact, you need to have a system in your business for every single core function. You need to have a lead generation system that's very reliably bringing in new leads every single day for your business. You need to have a content creation and lead nurturing strategy once you get those leads. You need to have a sales system in your business that reliably takes people in your audience who are hot, meaning you've warmed them up with your content, they know, like, and trust you, you've identified that, and now it's time to invite them into that situation, that sales situation, where they can take the next step together. You need to have a system around how you do that. And you also need to have a system around how you deliver your product to people and get them a result. And once you've got them a result, you need to have a system around how you actually get them to stay with you for longer, how you resell them into your business. So those are the 5 core functions. And, just going through that exercise with you together right now, hopefully you can identify where the bottleneck is in your business so you can actually fix it. It's not complicated to fix once you actually know what the problem is. You can start learning and researching and trying to figure out, how am I going to fix my lead generation problem? Which one of these things am I going to focus on? So hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, please consider sharing it with a friend, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you around.